Hello, everyone, and welcome to the English Hour. My name is Dylan.
And I'm Chantel. We are so happy you are here with us today.
Yes, welcome. In our podcast, we help you learn English in a simple and fun way. Today, we have a very interesting topic.
That's right. Today we are talking about a special practice to help your speaking. It is called shadowing.
Shadowing. It sounds a little mysterious, doesn't it?
It does. But don't worry, it's very simple and very, very useful for English learners.
So in today's episode, we will explain what shadowing is, why it is so good for you, and how you can do it.
Exactly. We will give you a simple step-by-step guide. Are you ready?
Let's begin.
Okay, so first question. Dylan, what is shadowing?
That is the perfect place to start. In simple words, shadowing is repeating what you hear immediately after you hear it.
Repeating what you hear.
Yes. Think about your shadow on a sunny day. When you walk, your shadow walks with you. It copies you.
That's a great way to think about it.
In shadowing, you are the shadow. You listen to a native English speaker and you copy them. You speak at almost the same time.
So you become the speaker's shadow.
Exactly. You are not just repeating words, you try to copy everything.
Everything? What do you mean?
I mean the pronunciation of the words, how the speaker says each sound.
Okay, so the sounds.
Yes, and also the rhythm, the music of the sentences. English has a beat, like a song.
The rhythm. I like that.
And also the intonation.
Intonation. That might be a new word for our listeners. Can you explain it?
Of course, intonation is how your voice goes up and down when you speak. It shows your feeling, or if you are asking a question.
Ah, okay. For example, if I say, you like coffee, my voice goes down at the end. It's a statement.
Right, but if you ask, you like coffee? Your voice goes up at the end.
That's intonation.
Yes, and shadowing helps you practice this. It helps you sound more natural, more like a native speaker.
So it's not just about learning words, it's about learning the music of English.
You said it perfectly, Chantel. It is about learning the music.
Okay, that sounds really interesting. But why is this so good for beginners? Some people might think it sounds difficult.
That's a very good question. It can feel strange at first, but it is wonderful for beginners for a few reasons.
Okay, what's the first reason?
The first reason is you don't have to think about grammar or vocabulary.
Oh, that's a big help. No stress about making sentences.
Exactly. You don't have to create anything new. You just copy. You can put all your energy into the sounds.
That makes sense. So you can focus 100% on pronunciation.
Yes. Another reason is that it builds a physical connection. Speaking is physical. You use your mouth, your tongue, your lips.
That's so true. We don't often think about that.
Shadowing is like exercise for your mouth. You are training your mouth muscles to make the English sounds correctly.
Exercise for your mouth. I love that. It makes it easy to understand.
And finally, it builds confidence.
Ah, yes. Confidence is so important. Many learners are afraid to speak.
Right. They worry about making mistakes. But with shadowing, you can practice alone. You hear yourself speaking English clearly. This makes you feel more brave, more confident to speak with other people.
That's a very good point. You get used to the sound of your own voice speaking English.
Yes, so no grammar stress, it's a physical exercise, and it builds confidence. That's why it is so good for beginners.
This is great. I think our listeners are ready to try. So can you give us the instructions? How do we actually do shadowing?
Absolutely. I have a simple 5-step guide for you. 5 easy steps.
Perfect. What is step 1?
Step 1 is choose good audio.
What makes audio good for shadowing?
It should be short, maybe 1 or 2 minutes long. It should be clear and easy to understand.
And slow?
Yes, especially for beginners. The speaker should speak slowly and clearly.
Do you have any suggestions? Where can we find this kind of audio?
Sure. Podcasts for English learners are a great place to start. Or audiobooks for children. The language is simple and the narrator usually speaks slowly.
Good ideas. And what's very important is that you should choose something you find interesting.
Yes, that is so important. If you like the topic, practice will be fun, not boring.
Okay, so step 1, choose a short, clear, and interesting audio. What is step 2?
Step 2, listen to the audio. Just listen.
So no speaking yet.
Not yet. Listen to the full audio 1 or 2 times. Try to understand the main idea. What is the speaker talking about?
So first, we understand the context. That makes sense.
Right. Now for step 3. If you have a transcript, that is, the written words of the audio, listen and read at the same time.
Ah, okay. So your eyes and ears are working together.
Yes, this helps you connect the English sounds with the English letters and words.
Many podcasts and videos have transcripts, so this is a great tip.
It is. Okay, are you ready for the most important step? Step 4?
I'm ready. This is the part where we actually shadow.
Yes. Step 4 is listen and repeat. Now you play the audio and you speak with the speaker, or maybe 1 second after the speaker.
Do you need to stop the audio?
No, try not to stop the audio. Try to keep going. The goal is to copy the flow, the rhythm.
I see. So it's continuous speaking.
Yes. Let's do a very small example for our listeners. I will say a simple sentence. Chantel, I want you to shadow me.
Okay, I'm ready. And listeners, you can try this too.
Here we go. The sentence is, today is a beautiful sunny day.
Today is a beautiful sunny day.
Great. You see, you copied my words, my speed, my intonation. Let's do one more. I am learning English every day.
I am learning English every day.
Perfect. That is shadowing. It feels a little strange at first, but it gets easier with practice.
It does. My mouth is working hard.
That's good. It means you are doing the mouth exercise.
Okay, so that was step 4. What is the last step? Step 5?
Step 5 is the most simple, but also the most important. It is practice often.
How often should we practice shadowing?
A little bit every day is much better than a lot one day a week.
Right. So maybe 5 or 10 minutes every day?
That is perfect. 5 or 10 minutes of focused practice every day will make a big difference. Consistency is the key.
So let's review the 5 steps. 1. Choose good audio. 2. Just listen. 3. Listen and read. 4. Listen and repeat. And 5. Practice often.
That's it, your 5-step guide to better speaking.
That guide is very clear and helpful. Before we finish, do you have any extra tips for our listeners to help them succeed?
I do. I have 4 small extra tips.
Great, let's hear them.
Tip number 1 is don't worry about mistakes.
That's a big one. It's easy to worry about being perfect.
Yes, but you don't need to be perfect. Sometimes you will miss a word. Sometimes your pronunciation will be wrong. It's okay. Just keep going.
Right. The goal is progress, not perfection.
Exactly. Okay, tip number 2, start small.
We mentioned choosing a short audio, right?
Yes, you can even start smaller. You can start with just 1 sentence. Shadow that 1 sentence 5 times. Then tomorrow, try a new sentence.
That's a great idea, so you don't feel overwhelmed.
Right. My 3rd tip is use headphones.
Why is that important?
When you use headphones, you can hear the sounds very clearly. There are no other noises. It helps you focus on the small details of pronunciation.
That makes sense. You can really hear the speaker's voice clearly.
Yes. And my last tip is a little brave. Tip 4, record your voice.
Oh, listening to your own voice can feel strange.
It can, but it is one of the best ways to improve. You can record yourself shadowing a sentence, then listen to the original speaker, then listen to your recording.
And you can compare. You can hear the differences.
Yes, you can see where you need to improve. And when you do this every week, you will hear yourself getting better and better. It's very motivating.
Those are fantastic tips. Don't worry about mistakes, start small, use headphones, and record yourself.
If you follow those tips, your shadowing practice will be very successful.
Wow, we have talked about so much today.
We have. Let's do a quick summary for our listeners.
Good idea. So today we learned about shadowing. Shadowing is repeating an English speaker to copy their pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation.
Like being their shadow.
We learned that it's great for beginners because it takes away the stress of grammar, it trains your mouth muscles, and it builds your speaking confidence.
Right. And we gave you a 5-step plan to get started. Choose your audio, listen and read, shadow, and practice every day.
And some great tips to help you along the way.
We really hope you try shadowing. It can feel a little funny at first, but it is such a powerful way to improve your speaking and to feel more connected to the English language.
It really is. Find a short audio clip today and just try it for 5 minutes. See how it feels.
That's all the time we have for today on the English Hour. Thank you so much for listening.
We hope this was helpful for you. We will be back next week with a new topic to help you on your English journey.
Until then, keep practicing. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. Goodbye.